It's a great day at Mills Motors, 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa. This is the 2020 GMC Sierra 1500 SLT four-wheel drive crew cab. Got the multi-pro tailgate package here. We're going to see all of that in just a moment. We're going to work our way inwards here from left to right. You got the chrome front bumper. And you also have the LED headlights, fog lights, taller profile than the 2018s when the refresh was introduced in 2019 and continues this year. 20-inch polished aluminum wheels. And you have a 5.3 liter engine here. Chromed mirror cap with the task lights, which can be turned on to light up any workspace you're at. Door-to-door running boards. Perforated leather seating throughout. Got the sunroof above. The real wood grain trim notes. Memory seat and memory mirror with 2 presets. And you also have the power folding mirrors. You can utilize that by just pressing this button right here, and you're going to see those folding mirrors spring into action. Get your trailering mode. 4-wheel drive select, cargo lights on off, and the electronic parking brake, power driver adjustable seat with lumbar support. And you got a leather wrapped steering wheel, which is heated, your cruise control, headlights and turn signals, and intermittent wipers over here on the left, and your gear shifter with tow haul. Push start ignition, your hands-free calling and voice command, and the driver information center menu located here. So that's going to let you take a little scroll through, and you're going to see all the information you need to know here about your new 2020 SLT, including air filter life. Now that's a pretty big bonus, you ask me, because you probably don't know when you last changed that air filter is or when you need to do it. Now it's all spelled out there for you. Full color touchscreen. Onboard navigation with turn-by-turn. And you're also going to find Apple CarPlay, Android Auto as well with their own separate apps. And different user profiles. So when you pair your device, and I would say almost all the time now, the driver will have a paired device. If one of your passengers also has one, it's going to revert to yours first and foremost when you sign into the driver. So it's no confusion there. And of course, you do have the Sirius Xm app, which is now available on the 2020. So what that's going to do is allow you to have a greater experience with your Sirius Xm. It's going to be quite similar to what you have on your smartphone. If you have any experience with that, you can go through and select different categories to listen to. And we're going to just punch up, say, Tom Petty Radio, and it's going to give you related content. So there are also different suggestions, because if you selected that one, you might be interested in other channels, and there will be downloaded content as well with your subscription. So different programs that have appeared on that channel will be right there. You also have a sport team selects as well, so it's going to give you a score updates and game alerts. Climate control here on the touch screen, as well as manually down below. And of course, don't want to forget about, you do have the trailering app here, which is going to allow you to name different trailers. So if you happen to be pulling a boat with one, pulling some work materials with another, it's going to be able to tell which trailer you have when you sign in with it. You can check the connections, schedule maintenance, see things like wheel and tire temperature, and all that is good to go for you. So it's going to greatly enhance your trailering experience. In the camera function here, you've got trailer trajectory guidelines, and you'll also have a hitch view. So that's a nice little addition. Heated and cooled seats, both driver and passenger side. Your trailer brake, hill descent control, and right here you can disable the auto stop function. Power down tailgate, which is multi-pro. Hazards, traction control, and this will control the power going to the 400-watt outlet in the bed of the truck. USB and USB-C in addition to 12-volt and 3-prong power. And a wireless charging mat for compatible smart devices. You can just plop it down there and charge up as you drive. But if you do need to use the old handy USB cables, no problem at all. You're well looked after here. You also have auxiliary. And again, the sunroof above with manual sunshade. Powered sliding rear window. And the OnStar services. All right, we're going to take a look at that multi-pro tailgate now, and the video that you're about to see is from a different SLT truck, but all the features and functions are exactly the same. All right, let's take a little spin through the multi-pro tailgate here, and you do have the grab bar as well, so that's going to help you pull yourself up into the truck, so you can just utilize that, and the large steps here on both the left and right hand side that will accommodate any size foot, snowmobile boots, work boots, and you can utilize that grab bar to help pull yourself into the vehicle. And I'm just going to tuck that back into its little place, and we are going to start from scratch by putting the tailgate up. Now you do have the key fob which will allow you to lower the tailgate by pressing here twice. And once it's down in position here, you can pull this piece up. That's going to act as a bit of a bed extender there, so maybe you've got some off-road vehicles that need a little bit more space, or some lumber. Now we're going to put this back up and start from the beginning once again. By pressing these buttons here at the same time, it's going to fold down into this position. Now what that's going to do is allow you to reach on in, because you've got a little extra space there to reach on in. Maybe you're grabbing some bicycles out of the back, again, some work equipment. It's going to give you a little bit more range of motion. And of course you can fold that down once again, and that acts as a fully functional step, which allows you to walk up on into the bed of the truck. And you're going to find that you've got the tailgate lights, and you also have the 400 watt power outlet there as well. And again, folding this back in position, using just one hand here the entire time, remember. Holding on to the camera with the other one. And by pressing this button, you can fold down just the top portion here. So that's going to allow you to a little workspace maybe. Put your clipboard up there, do some writing. Rest your lunch there. And again, the top portion will also act as a bed extender as well. And putting this back in place, again, back in position, and everything done with one hand the entire time. Alright, so as mentioned, that video you just saw comes from a different SLT truck, but all of the features and functions are the same in that multi-pro tailgate. And you'll want to add that you have the LED light there that shines down towards the hitch when you have the cargo lights enabled, as they are right now. X31 off-road package here in this truck. Spare tire below. And you also have the Rancho brand rear shocks. Take a look into the rear of the vehicle. And plenty of legroom back here in the crew cab, as you would expect. Soft touch materials, wood grain trim notes. And you also have rear heated seats. Rear venting, 12 volt USB and USB-C. Cup holders there. And deep tinted glass. And you got a 60-40 split there. The all-weather floor mats. And storage space also located within the seats here on both the driver and passenger side. And you do have the keyless entry on all four doors. And the front tow hooks as well. And that's going to complete your look around this 2020 Sierra SLT 1500. If you want to see this one in person, and why wouldn't you? It's a beaut. You're going to find us at Mills Motors, 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa, where we always do whatever it takes.